Welcome to this video tutorial where we will look at the ways in which non-print media such as film or video, television and musical recordings are referenced. Starting off with film. Let's say I want to make reference to the 1974 movie The Great Gatsby, starring Robert Redford and Mia Farrow. I would start off by having a look at the opening credits of the film. Usually, the opening credits will tell you most of what you need to know for your reference, but if not found here, you can skip ahead to the closing credits. Now, the information that you will need is the name of the director, the name of the producer, the year of release, the name of the film, of course, and the production house or studio responsible for this film. Taking all of that together, my reference will look like this. First, I will have the name of the director indicated as in the format of an author, that is to say surname, comma, and initial, followed by the abbreviation DIR in round brackets, and then the name of the producer, followed by the abbreviation PROD, also in round brackets. Following the full stop is the year of release. Now, the year of release can be tricky, as especially older films were released at different times in different countries. The safest option is to take the copyright date for this. Hereafter follows the title of the film, indicated just as any other title in italics and sentence case. Then we identify this as a film by using block brackets. Now, this might seem silly, but remember, there are sometimes films, books, and television series all with the same name. We just want to make sure that our readers know exactly what we're referring to. Lastly, an indication as to the production house or studio finishes off our reference. Next, let's have a look at television programs. Let's say I'm looking to reference The Big Bang Theory as my series. Again, I would make use of both the opening and closing credits, and I would look out for information much the same as with a film. Here is what the first part of my reference would look like. Now, everything looks very much the same except for the fact that we only have the names of the producer or producers and not the director. Take note, however, that different episodes could have different producers, so do not assume that all episodes of a program or series would be the same. Another aspect that's different from films is that we would have an episode name before the name of the series. Note that the series name and not the episode name is italicized. Then, the last aspect that is different, of course, is that this is indicated as a TV program or series between block brackets. Okay, the last part of the reference has two options. First, if you watched or recorded the episode as it was aired on television, you would indicate the broadcast date as well as the channel on which it aired. If you have the series on a disc, for example, you would then replace the broadcast information with a series and episode listing in this way. Lastly, let's look at how we would reference a musical recording, for example, this Best Of CD of Miriam Makeba. Here is how the reference would look. First, we would have Makeba as the performer. This is the person responsible for the content, followed of course by the year of publication, and as with film and television programs, it's safest to make use of the year of copyright here. This is then followed by the specific song being referenced and the title of the album thereafter. Note here that only the title of the album is italicized. Then the medium is added between brackets, and it can be a CD as in this case, or a sound cassette, an LP recording, whatever is applicable. Right at the end then, the recording company and the number is given to help identify the specific recording you are making reference to. The last of our videos in this referencing series looks at dissertation, theses, and conference proceedings.